Okay, where is it? Where is it? Ah, here we go. God. Oh, God. I still have that movie. I'll have to review that someday. Yeah. Maybe someday. Hello, welcome to another episode of Fearox Frank Reviews. Today I'm going to be talking about Dinocroc versus Supergator. Or Dinocroc versus Supergator, however you pronounce it. This is one of those movies that's a sci-fi film, in a sense, which is literally made from the Syfy channel, in a sense. I mean, where the hell is it? Like, it literally says it right here on the front cover. I mean, look, it says it right there. Yeah. From Syfy. In a sense, this is one of the. This is basically part of an ongoing series of films that Syfy usually does, in a sense, which is their lineup of creature feature films. They still do it to this very day, except they're more shark heavy. Actually, they're really shark heavy. You know what? Syfy needs to get the hell away from the sharks. This is ridiculous. Unless they're going to do an entire thing for Shark Week, which that was months ago, still, they need to stop. Anyway, this is basically a sequel to a series of films they've done recently, and they've done before. The first one being Dinocroc, the second one being Supergator, and the third and final entry so far is this one. At least as far as I'm concerned, exactly. There are some good elements to this movie. For one thing, it says it right here on the top. It's one of those Roger Corman films in a sense, and even to this day, Roger Corman's films are still entertaining in a sense, even if they're the Syfy brand, in a sense. And David Carradine's in this movie. That's right. Kane from Kung Fu himself is in this movie, and it's actually his last film too. Yeah, literally, this movie was actually released possibly after his death, in a sense. So supposedly this was one of the last films he worked on. And this was probably one of the last films that was released with David Carradine in it, so that's special in one way. So what is the Dinocroc exactly? What's the Supergator? Well, supposedly they're prehistoric versions of a crocodile and an alligator, in a sense. Though, if you want to be very scientific and specific, they do have a common ancestor, in a sense. I mean, both species came from, like, roughly the same ancestor, so yeah. But there are tons of differences between the animals, in a sense. If you go online on YouTube, like, there's like a forum of how you can tell these things apart, in a sense. Basically, this is one of those type of movies that's trying to act like a Godzilla-style film, in a sense. But the thing is, they're both dinosaur-sized, and there's like a huge gushes of blood in it. But to be fair, it's CGI blood, so it looks like crap, in a sense. Basically, it's the type of movie that you think would be, with all that type of blood, it would be R-rated, but it's CG'd, and it looks ridiculous. The acting is subpar, so it's a Roger Corman film. It was made in 2010, so yeah, it's more like a PG-13 style film, which is kind of ridiculous. That it's laughable. This is the type of movie that you would watch on an MST3K, Mystery Science Theater 3000, and just riff the shit out of it, in a sense. Well, there is some good acting scenes here and there, but honestly, my favorite character, I mean, we have, like, several main characters, in a sense. There's, like, well, David Carradine is supposed to be the main villain in the movie, but he dies later on, in a sense. Like, no, he doesn't die. I mean, he dies of a heart attack in the movie, in a sense. So, right, so that's his character. That happens, like, way later in the film. Let's see, there's an environmentalist guy who's working for the government, in a sense. He's just checking out the area, and he comes across both the creatures. He runs into the local local wildlife expert girl, who's actually the sheriff's daughter. So yeah, there's that trope. And there's there's a female assassin who is smoking hot and works for David Carradine. She gets killed. Still smoking hot though. And then there's my favorite character, the Cajun, who's basically a Louisiana bounty hunter, in a sense, who basically hunts down animals, in a sense, but he's a badass. Still a cool motherfucker, though. Let's see, well, to be fair, the CGI on both the creatures is pretty lackluster, kind of lame in a sense. This is one of those type of movies where they use a lot of CG during the daytime, Where with the movie Dinocroc, in the sense, the movie was slightly more better in the sense because most of the CGI scenes were at night, and the Dinocroc actually looked like an actual dinosaur. In this one, it looks like just a crocodile with dinosaur legs. The Supergator actually appears at the end of the Dinocroc film, and which set up the sequel Supergator in a sense, and the CGI effects on that one were kind of okay. The design wasn't that bad. But then again, it's been a while since I've seen both those films in a sense, so I only have this one in particular. I mean, why did I get this one? It was at an FYE. It was early 2010s. It was 2010. Walked into a local FYE. This was at the $5 bin, so I said, fuck it. And I noticed David Carradine was in it, so like, oh, this should be entertaining nonetheless. And it is, to be fair, yes, it is entertaining. I'm not gonna lie. In a sense, I mean, I am into dinosaur films, even crappy CGI dinosaur films in a sense. So I have certain particular tastes. This one's okay. It's passable. But to be fair, if you really want to have fun, get a group of friends together, get some drinks together, get drunk, and just riff the shit out of it. That's my recommendation. The film is set place in Hawaii, though, so got a nice tropical setting here and there. So you would think maybe Jurassic Park vibes, but the movie kind of goes back and forth between the two creatures. Like they're either being chased by the Dinocroc, but no, now they're being chased by the Supergator. Dinocroc, Supergator, Dinocroc, Supergator. Can't we see them fight? At the very end of the film, they fight. Thank you. Fight's pretty lackluster, and yeah, it's kind of like seeing Godzilla fight another. It's kind of like seeing the American Godzilla, the original American Godzilla, Zilla, you know, from 1998's film. Yeah, Zilla fight another dinosaur in a sense, so like an ankylosaurus with teeth or something. That's what it kind of looks like. So it's but it's passable nonetheless. I'm pretty sure the fight scene got tons of thumbs up on YouTube. So, will I recommend this to my friends? Yeah, but it's a particular type of film in a sense. You have to be maybe in the right mood to watch a crappy film in a sense. It's a B-list. It's kind of like, it's basically one of those bargain B-listed films in a sense. And it's made by Syfy. And nowadays, when it comes to sci-fi, you need to have particular taste. I mean, to be fair, there are really good sci-fi films, and then we have the B-listed films, and then we have the shit grade films that looks like they were just made for no reason at all. Since Roger Corman was behind this film, it's basically in the B-line area, so it's basically okay to watch. So, yeah. Like I said before, in order to be in the right mood, get some friends together, get some drinks together, riff the shit out of it. You'll probably get some enjoyment out of that. Well, now that I said my piece on this film, what's the next film I should review? That's another Halloween. I should probably do a horror film in a sense. And tomorrow is Halloween, so yeah, I think I know which one I'm going to do tomorrow. Well, until the next review, take care.